Previously on RGF RetroGameForce. We did a comparison of the real Sega Saturn hardware against the almighty YabaSanshiro emulator that promised to deliver better quality than the real hardware. In this comparison, we can really see that there are some graphical enhancements on this emulator, like high-resolution polygons, and it runs really smooth. The issue is, in some games there are some graphical glitches. And this is why Mednafen emulator comes to the picture. Can it offer better quality than the YabaSanshiro emulator? So stay tuned on this episode, the Mednafen Sega Saturn emulation. And now you guys are asking, what the hell is Mednafen, and is it really relevant for the Sega Saturn emulation? Starting with the name, Mednafen stands for My Emulator Doesn't Need a Freaking Excellent Name, and this one emulates much more than only Sega Saturn. But it got very well known by the community because of the accuracy on the Sega Saturn emulation, and because it opens the full library of the Sega Saturn to play in your computer. And because it's a very alive project, patches are still being done for increasing even more the accuracy on the Sega Saturn games that still has some glitches. Mednafen got so much attention that Polymega project made a deal to use their software on their project to emulate Sega Saturn games.
Select your fighting style.
Just look at these games running. It really looks that they are running on the real hardware, but they are not. They are running on this emulator, and that's amazing. But it really looks that this is coming from a good RGB cable coming out of the Sega Saturn. Amazing. So, before we look into the emulator itself, I will show this bad boy in action against the real hardware using the OSSC and the YabaSanshiro emulator.
Sega Rally Championship.
Fight! 1. Ready! Go!
I'm faster than lightning!
Fight! 2. Ready! Go!
No way you can stop me!
So, now looking to the emulator, you can download it from the official website of Mednafen free of charge. The emulator itself is very easy to use and configure, but you only can use command lines, and if you don't feel comfortable in using command lines, you can use an external front-end UI. There is several online available for you to use and download. The one that you see here is called MedLaunch, and it's very easy to use, and it doesn't look so bad actually. All the links in the description below where to download the stuff. One very important thing to mention, Mednafen is also available on RetroArch. Yes, this was ported as a core for RetroArch, and it means that you can use Mednafen across a lot of other devices to play Sega Saturn. So guys, what are you waiting? Go for it, go try Mednafen, you will not regret it for sure. And as usual, don't forget to leave me your comments, like and subscribe to the channel. And also as usual, until the next video, stay safe and bye bye.